Hello
Hello
there.
there. Hello. Welcome to the podcast Star Wars in a Galaxy for anyone who might be listening for the first time. We're putting out a special episode for those of you who listen in more often. We're putting out a special episode on today, February 7th, because today is Star Wars Podcast Day. Now, Jacob's looking at me weirdly, I know, because today is not February 7th when we're recording this. We're recording this way ahead of time. And so we thought we were trying to figure out what we could do for this. And I stumbled upon a cutscene montage. For those of you who've been listening to In a Galaxy for a while, you know that we did those for Knights of the Old Republic and Star Wars Bounty Hunter. And I found another one for a little-known Star Wars game released in 2001 called Star Wars Starfighter. And Jacob and I thought we neither of us know anything about this. First of all, welcome back to Star Wars in a Galaxy, watching all the Star Wars we can get our hands on. I'm Eli.
I'm Jacob.
We know nothing about this. We know nothing at all about this, but we're going to do a watch-along. So if you'd like to watch along with us, we'll include the link to this video cutscene montage. It's on YouTube. We're going to have to thank Gamers Little Playground again. I believe they also did the video we used for our Bounty Hunter episode. Again, legitimately, I have no idea what this game's about. I know it's about pilots, Starfighter pilots on Naboo before the battle there, and that's it. I did see also it has a crawl, so that's going to be fun. Jacob, are you ready for this? You want to do anything else before we do this?
I am ready.
Okay. Also, happy Star Wars Podcast Day. We're so excited to be collaborating with Star Wars. Now this is podcasting for doing this, and yeah. We love doing this. This is really just a slice of what we do. We watch Star Wars and we talk about it. It's usually not a watch-along, but if you want to get a slice of our other watch-along, we did another one about a couple months ago for the Clone Wars episodes Cat and Mouse and the Hidden Enemy. So go watch that. We had some fun. We talked about Among Us. Are you ready for this, Jacob?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. We're at 000. We're starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, here we go.
Thank you, Gamers Little Playground.
Gamers Little Playground, the awesomest channel on all of the internet.
Okay, here we go. So we got our long time ago in a galaxy far, far away blurb right here. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah, I kind of miss how in a lot of this Legends and earlier
oh yeah, this is Legends
material to the movies that they would have the title card and the crawls oftentimes, even if it wasn't
like a
main trilogy movie.
Yeah, it's weird.
I kind of
okay. Star Wars Starfighter. Sorry, I want to interject with the crawl right here. The galaxy stands on the brink of war. In the Outer Rim, the greedy Trade Federation is mobilizing a secret army to strike at peaceful Naboo. Amidst growing tensions, Bravo flight trainee Rhys Dallows prepares to fly royal escort and protect the Queen. Meanwhile, the mercenary Vana Sage has undertaken a dangerous assignment for the Trade Federation, a mission that will lead her to a perilous discovery. And on the planet Locke, the pirate captain Nim prepares for his next raid, unaware that the Trade Federation is planning a deadly gambit that will spell doom for his homeworld and force 3 unlikely heroes to save the galaxy. ... Oh,
so it's a 4 dots one.
It's a 4 dots. I think only Return of the Jedi is a 3 dots.
Really? Oh, I thought it was more. It's really interesting to see a title crawl that doesn't have the main theme music.
Yeah, this is the Force Unleashed theme right here.
I've never heard it before, actually, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I kind of like it. We get the pan down, though. Oh.
Yep. That Vulture Droid's in trouble. No, that's an N1 Naboo Starfighter. Never mind.
No, and a Vulture Droid.
There are Vulture Droids there. Wow, yeah. Look at these graphics, man.
These graphics are just state of the art.
Terrible.
Or they were in 2001.
So it was a dream.
Oh, wow. So this is our one of our main characters, Rhys Dallows.
Wait, is that R2? Oh my god!
Wait, is that R2D2?
That's R2D2.
This is before. So this is before R2D2 has met C3PO. You're right. I
And
completely
anyone.
forgot.
That is
that
literally R2D2
R2D2.
right there.
I
Look at that
completely,
guy chilling.
I completely forgot that R2D2.
That's legitimately R2. That's great.
I completely forgot that R2D2 was a part of the Naboo Royal
Look at those
Space
Naboo
Corps, I
graphics.
guess. I don't know what to call them. Yeah, Space Corps.
What's his voice acting?
It seems a little slow.
It sounds like they're drunk.
It sounds slow. Are you getting this? I didn't accidentally set mine on 0.75 speed.
No. Are you into this? You know, that sort of thing?
Yeah. I'm getting that.
No, I'm on normal speed.
Same,
legitimately on normal speed.
I mean, this looks like a pretty interesting game. We're getting a little bit of the gameplay now.
Yeah.
It's interesting that it's completely first person. It's like you're a starfighter with eyes. You can't even see any of the ship around you.
Well, no, you can't. No, it's crazy.
It's probably much easier logistically.
I wonder what playing this is actually like.
Oh, we have a
Duel of the Fates in the background
strike.
is really making this great.
Yeah. This almost reminds me of the pod racing, going through the canyon. It seems a little like a pod racing game.
Yeah, I won! Wait, what? They're fighting each other now?
That seems a little dangerous.
Counterintuitive.
But all right.
They still sound.
Well, we got
so
an
drunk.
Anakin style woohoo, and this laser noise sounds like the ATTE maybe.
Interesting.
Or I don't know where does that laser noise come from originally, because it's very ubiquitous in a lot of the old Star Wars video games, but I can't put my finger on where it's from. Do you know?
It sounded like the AT-AT noise to me, but
oh yeah, no, the AT-AT, the AT-AT, yeah, of course. I don't know if it's the graphics or what, but the Royal Yacht in this scene seems like it has more of a matte finish than the shiny texture it did.
Wait, so they're just So you were supposed to meet at a Trade Federation ship, and then the Trade Federation ship just ditched. That is a savage move right there. That is an epic gamer move right there.
Oh gosh. That makes me very uncomfortable. Wow. I didn't realize this would have so much gameplay.
Yeah, me neither. Also, there's an asteroid belt around Naboo.
I didn't know that, but...
Or is this even Naboo? This might not be Naboo.
Yeah. It seems like they're kind of going into the asteroid belt, but...
And we all know how that goes in Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, although I should note that it is now canon that the Hoth asteroid belt was extra dangerous because it was a freshly forming asteroid belt, so there were way more loose rocks and chunks of debris and whatnot than older asteroid belts, I suppose. That's from a certain point of view, actually. I can't remember which story. I think it's the one with Wedge Antilles, but I couldn't say for sure.
Empire Strikes Back version.
Yeah, the Empire Strikes Back version of from a certain point of view.
Why is one of the ships named Dianoga? You seeing that?
I mean, Dianogas are pretty scary, right? One of them almost takes Luke under. It's not a bad name.
Dianoga was just doing its job.
It's not the worst ship ever. What is this ship? That's a very interesting design. Oh my gosh, this voice acting is hard.
Apparently.
There's so many moments in video games, especially older ones, that just make me think voice acting is really hard, apparently.
Voice acting in newer Star Wars games has gotten better. Janina Gavankar as Iden Versio was incredible.
Yeah.
Cameron Monaghan as Cal Kestis was incredible.
Yeah, that's true. It really has improved a lot. The way that video games have advanced as as amazing as some of the older Star Wars video games in general, but Star Wars video games especially are, some of the new games, it really just kind of amazes me how much video games.
Wait,
Did you just say "son of a hut"? You just said "son
is
of a
that a
hut."
Toydarian? That's a Toydarian.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, this is such a weird story.
The lucky one. Okay.
What? So there's just another ship
He's
out
getting
there.
towed. I've never seen that before. Like I've actually never, for whatever reason, never seen that mechanic used before. Lazara, wait, what? Oh wow. Another. I mean, the ship designs in this are pretty awesome.
Great addition of episode 1 Phantom Menace music. I always love that music.
Yeah.
So what does Space Danny DeVito want with that guy?
Oh gosh. Wait, what? No, I can't get that image out of my head. Space Danny DeVito. Good lord.
That's what he is.
Okay.
Tell me he is not Space Danny DeVito.
Okay, fair. That's fair. That's fair. I feel like this beat of music right here, that always appears in Star Wars video games. But I can't figure out
because the prequels are probably not better in than the originals in any way, but I love their ambient music more than the original trilogy.
No, yeah, the ambient music of the prequels is really great.
It's like incredible. John Williams. That's why they keep reusing it.
Yeah. But I can't
also the prequels of the better video games, but that's obvious.
Yeah.
This is the original trilogy music now. This is like this is the asteroid belt from Empire Strikes Back.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I don't know. I don't like the vibe of this video game for one reason. The vibe of this video game throws me off because it seems like a very there's a lot of fighting in this game, and you'd think in the galaxy is obviously in turmoil, but what I got from the Phantom Menace was this was one of the biggest literal battles in the galaxy in years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And so to know that R2-D2 a couple weeks before the Phantom Menace was just on this other mission,
it makes it seem a little less impactful. Like the way all of a sudden there's a big battle and all these evil forces are kind of on the rise. Yeah, I think it does take away from that a bit, but
yeah, that's my only problem with that.
I feel like that's a recurring problem that Star Wars has is introducing.
Wait, is that a droideka, a flying droideka?
I guess that's bizarre, but I kind of like it.
What's the Trade Federation doing?
Terminate what?
I fear I must depart now. I mean, that is the best psych I'm leaving thing I've ever seen. That is the best I'm a head out I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What are those things? They're called Hunter Seekers. They're basically just flying droidekas. They fly now? They fly now. What am I watching? Merc daggers? Did you hear that?
I did.
I gotta say, if this were not if this didn't have the Trade Federation capital ships or R2 or the N1 Naboo starfighters, I would have honestly told you this is a Knights of the Old Republic game.
Really?
It feels very the technology feels very KOTOR-esque.
Yeah, I guess I know what you mean. I don't know if it's purposeful or just a product of it
I mean, this
being
was made
in a
before the first
similar
KOTOR.
era. Yeah, it does definitely feel of a similar era of
This feel
artistic designs, especially in terms of the ships that are being used. So I think you're
yeah.
definitely onto something. The trash talk is pretty great so far. Hey, we have that beat of music is that that's used extensively
In the Phantom Menace.
in the Phantom Menace, and I was gonna say in Galaxy of Heroes actually.
Yeah, because they
Like
love
me.
that ambient music in Galaxy of Heroes as well.
Yeah,
It's
it's
first in the Phantom Menace, though.
yeah it is.
A lot of this is going to be from the Phantom Menace because that was like the king of ambient music at the time because Attack of the Clones hadn't released yet, and neither had Revenge of the Sith. So where are they?
I don't even know at this point.
This almost looks like Mustafar.
Maybe it is. I don't know. The plot is a little hard to follow, I think, although we have been talking a lot, so that could be why.
I think she's following somebody to somewhere. Again, we're talking to each other while we're watching this, so a lot of stuff's probably going to get lost. Also, half of the time they're talking like they're drunk, so that doesn't help.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but it feels like they're slurring their words and kind of talking really slow. And I mean, don't knock clear communication on the battlefield or in the cockpit, but still, it's it seems a bit sluggish.
And also, half of this is gameplay. I didn't realize how much of this was going to be gameplay.
Yeah.
So they blew up some stuff, and now they're leaving. That ship looks sweet, though, I gotta say.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, I love this ambient music. Dun, bum, bum, bum.
Yo, that's pretty cool. I don't know where they're going here,
Oh,
but wow.
that's sick. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. It's when they it's the music that plays when they arrive on Tatooine, the Phantom Menace. There's R2. Oh, so she arrested him.
Oh. Boy, that guy's big. What species is he? He
No
looks almost
idea.
like a blue version of the old Sith species. Maybe I just haven't seen them in a while, though.
I know how she's gonna get out of this situation. If we learned anything from the droid arc in the Clone Wars, it's that R2 is going to get her out of this situation. Never mind.
Or maybe not. Well, he's not messing around. Oh my gosh.
Wait, so
Jeez.
hey, you gave him two options. Kill her or take her with you. He took one of the options. You cannot fault him for doing that.
Yeah.
You never told him how. He exploited that loophole on his own, but you should have been more clear. What are all those shit? What is that army?
Jeez.
I will also say, there's a line in the Phantom Menace. Our soldiers are no match for a battle-hardened Federation army. Like, apparently they are now.
I mean,
You know
it
what I
makes. I
mean?
mean, they are battle hardened now, technically. And I don't know. I mean, we do hear. I mean, consider that in Cat and Mouse, which we were watching not that long ago. Wolf, no, not Wolf. Yularen said corporate fleet at the Battle of Malasterneros. So maybe there are more of these corporate. The court. There's like the
I'm not
corporate.
questioning the battle hardened part. I'm questioning the our
fleet.
troops are no match for them part.
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense considering that Naboo's pretty.
No, what I'm saying is
pacifist.
This game, I feel like, is disproving that.
Yeah, maybe a bit.
I don't know. These are my logistical issues for those who don't know. I have a lot of these. I figure out little tiny things that don't work. They're really nerdy and don't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Sometimes they do. Sometimes I'm trying to think of a good one. Can you think of a good logistical issue I've had that actually doesn't make... Oh, the one with Ryloth a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Why can't they just fly over? But even that one was kind of small. I don't know. I feel a strong urge. I don't know if you feel the strong urge, Jacob. I feel a strong urge to go to just go. Now this is pod racing.
Oh my gosh, no.
So they're engaging people. They're engaging droids above some planet. I don't know which one it is. Okay, so they got that I think it's a track called the Tide Turns.
Yeah, I think so too.
So they're soaring down to that planet, whatever that planet is. Did you notice they just slowed down the music for no reason there? That's weird.
Yeah.
So they're going to scout for the Trade Federation, we think. Is that are you hearing that really slow music? Wait, those are like actual AATs right over there.
Oh, it's a strafing run. Taking fire, but he just said taking heavy fire. Now he's saying taking fire. Goodness.
So they're just flying around and shooting AATs because they can?
I mean, I guess they're trying to... They're on the other side, so, you know, they gotta do what they gotta do.
We're now at, like, around 21 minutes, Jacob. You want to go, like, another 4 or 5?
Yeah, we can go another 4 or 5.
I'm not vibing with this a lot.
You know, okay.
What about you?
Yeah, another 4 or 5 minutes should be fine.
Yeah, they sound like they're drunk, but okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It almost sounds like it's in slow motion, you know what I mean?
I feel like it is in slow motion.
Like, is it in slow motion?
I think it is. Like, I don't think our video is in slow motion. I think somebody in the editing of this slowed it down.
This is a pretty interesting, with the ship going into the tunnel in the ground. This is a pretty interesting fight. I'd love to see this in modern.
Yeah, if it had better graphics, I'd love this. This would be great. Okay, so they blew up everything they want to blow up. Great, nice, cool. So someone's traveling on a speeder. Quiet as a Dantooine field on a moonless night. Good line. Oh. Is this Dantooine?
Looks pretty unrecognizable. Oh.
That is a Federation army right there.
Wow, yeah.
Look at all those MTTs. Look at all of them.
No kidding.
And this is the Federation invasion music too. Oh yeah, boy, let's do this.
It's happening. was pretty cool that you get to come out of the chute in the mining facility.
This feels like Squadrons Light.
Yeah, I bet.
But with a story that makes even less sense somehow.
So that implies that you didn't like Squadron's story too much?
Squadron's story was fine. It just, after a while, it was like, okay, you're going to fly here, and you're going to take out these things, and then you're going to blow this thing up. Okay, what's our next mission? So you're going to escort a convoy, and then you're going to blow some things up. Okay, what's our next mission? So you're going to fly over here, destroy this thing, fly over there, destroy this one thing, and then blow it up. It became very monotonous. You felt like you were doing the same 3 or 4 things on every mission. So they're flying somewhere else and blowing other things up. I'm not sure about this. I believe, I want to say that the Federation now was planning on sending invasion armies to other planets, not just Naboo. Like, it certainly seems that way, you know what I mean?
What was the rationale again for blockading Naboo? Was it in protest or just...
It was in protest of unfair trade routes. They're taxing trade, the Republic's taxing trade routes. And the Trade Federation didn't like that for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense why they wouldn't like it. They're a big company, you know. They stand to lose a lot of money from those taxation of outlying trade routes. So we hear so much about...
Nice grab. You want to stop right now?
Yeah, I think we can stop.
Okay, so we're stopping at 24 and a half minutes. That's all we could do of this. What are some of your thoughts of this?
I thought it was a pretty interesting... You know, I thought the story was a bit just a tad murky, although that probably wasn't helped by the watch-along format that we're employing.
Definitely not, yeah.
I did think that there were some pretty interesting setups in terms of the battles that they portrayed with the ship in the cave and just things like that. So yeah, I like that aspect of it, and I thought it would be cool to see it with modern graphics. And, you know, my enjoyment of it was just a bit hamstrung by that, but not really all that much. No, it was decent.
Here's what it is. I got it right now. I got the plot on Wikipedia. So Riss, the main guy, was just dreaming, of course, at the beginning. He's awakened by Asara Till, who trains him in basic maneuvering and combat. They're defending the Queen of Naboo as they meet with Trade Federation officials. The meeting's revealed to be a trap. Riss and Asara are forced to then defend the royal starship until it can escape. Asara is killed by an unidentified ship. Riss survives and is rescued by Space Danny DeVito. Then it shifts to the point of view of Vana Sage, who's a mercenary employed by the Trade Federation. She helps test a new kind of starfighter called the Scarab Starfighter. After she destroys a number of the fighters, her astromech droid Mod 3 intercepts a transmission about the illegal invasion of Naboo. The Trade Federation subsequently terminates her contract, sends numerous hunter-killer droids and a squad of mercenaries. She manages to destroy all of them, but one. Then the droid leads her to the volcanic planet of Eos, which we saw before. Then after she blows some stuff up, and then we see Nim, who she'd managed to capture. He escaped, and but she buys him off by telling them about the droid factory on Eos. And then Nim's pirates steal valuable supplies and return to their base. And I think that's where we got to so far, basically. There wasn't actually much of a plot now that I realize it. It was basically a couple of things. Anyway, yeah, I liked it. It was interesting. It was not my thing, but, you know, fun nonetheless. Okay, here we go. It's time to get to everyone's favorite part of our show. For everyone who doesn't know, we have a segment at the end. Jacob, you can describe better than I can. Describe everyone's favorite part of the show. 1/4 portion.
Yes, named after the moment in Star Wars The Force Awakens, of course, 1/4 portion. This is a small segment of our show we like to do. It's like a little variety show, I guess you could say. We play some fun games. Today, we are going to play a game we like to call 6 Degrees of Star Wars. Eli, you want to explain that?
6 Degrees of Star Wars is modeled after a Kevin Bacon game. It's called 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. And you have to try to connect different actors to Kevin Bacon. And I thought, hey, in Star Wars, everything connects. So we can just do that with Star Wars characters. And so that's what we're going to do. We have 2 Star Wars characters in the universe, and we have to connect them to each other. So, Jacob, why don't you go first with your first one? We got 2 each.
All right. So we're back on. We had a little technical difficulties. So, Eli, could you connect in 6 steps or less Kit Fisto and Sabine Wren?
Oh my god, that's crazy. We'll get to why that's crazy later. Kit Fisto, Anakin Skywalker. Did Anakin? No, Anakin never dueled Maul. That Kit Fisto, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Darth Maul, Sabine Wren. Or
Hey,
Ezra
nice.
Bridger, Sabine Wren.
That was shorter than what I was thinking of.
Jacob?
Ding ding, you win. All right.
Number 1 for me. Kit Fisto and Janna.
Who's Janna? Can I get a last name?
There is no last name. Naomi Aki, The Rise of Skywalker. The former
okay.
stormtrooper.
Kit Fisto. Oh, okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay. Kit Fisto has met Anakin Skywalker.
Yep.
Who has met Padme Amidala.
Yeah.
Who gave birth to Leia. Who's met Lando. Who knows Janna.
Yeah. I was thinking, let's see. You could also do Fisto, Obi-Wan, Luke, and then like Finn or Rey, and then Janna.
Oh yeah, you could do it that way too. I didn't think about that.
Good stuff. Second one.
Okay. Do this if you can, and I know you can because you're good at this. Wedge Antilles and Admiral Trench, 2 space fight powerhouses from different eras.
Admiral Trench, Anakin Skywalker. I know Anakin Skywalker met him because he killed him. Luke Skywalker, Wedge Antilles.
Nice. Oh, technicality though, in this game, the rules are that, or as I understood them, at least a while ago, our rule was that Luke
Anakin and Vader
Anakin
were
was
not
the same thing as Vader.
Yeah, you don't need to.
So
Anakin met Luke at the end of Return of the Jedi.
Oh yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. This is a fun one. This is one of my favorite ones I've come up with in a while. Sorry. General Grievous.
Oh, I thought I understand what the guy. I was confused about all the coughing, but now it makes sense.
General Grievous and Zare Leonis.
General Grievous and Zare Leonis. Zare Leonis is the character from season 1 of Rebels, correct?
Yeah, he's the guy who helps Ezra escape from the Imperial Academy.
All right.
Great episode, Breaking Ranks. One of the best episodes of Rebels, actually, I think.
General Grievous met Anakin in Revenge of the Sith. Shorter than Anakin expected. Anakin knows Yoda. Yoda met Ezra Bridger. Not in person, but through the Force. Yoda communicated with Ezra Bridger. And Ezra Bridger met Zare Leonis.
I thought of an even easier one just as he said Anakin.
Oh, what?
General Kenobi!
Oh, Obi-Wan. Dang.
You don't even need to go through a proxy. Obi-Wan met Ezra.
Wow, okay. Well then.
Wow, okay. That is a crazy one. I guess that's going to do it for this episode of Star Wars in a Galaxy. This is not one of our regularly planned episodes, but hopefully you liked it. And yeah, go back. We've posted some great episodes about the Clone Wars and Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones and Knights of the Old Republic. We've put out some good ones. The next recording we're putting out, it looks like, is going to be covering the Clone Wars episodes Bounty Hunters, the Zillo Beast, and the Zillo Beast Strikes Back. Should be a fun one. Yeah. In the meantime, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Anchor, on Radio Public, anywhere you listen to your podcasts, we'll be there. You can watch us on YouTube, Star Wars, in a Galaxy. You can follow us on Twitter at In a Galaxy Pod, Instagram at Star Wars in a Galaxy. Follow me on Twitter at OchiFan327. And I'm trying to think. Oh, leave a 5-star rating and review. It really does help. And until next time, may the force be with you always.